I want to be the very best. Has anyone ever heard of a Nuzlocke? You know, those Pokémon videos where someone tries to beat a kid's game with a specific set of rules that seem challenging for no reason. Yeah, that's what this video is, but before you click off and roll your eyes at the repetition, I've presented my own version of a Nuzlocke. Let's call it the Eeveelock. And I'm not saying this to come across as cutesy and OMG it's a trend for beginners. No. This is similar to a Nuzlocke, just with certain modifications to make it less infuriating than a Nuzlocke. The rules are simple. All the starter Pokémon must be Eevees, but the encounters must be random. You're free to choose if the rival and gym leader fights are random or not. The trainer may use shift battle settings on battles that are not rival or gym leader. Secondly, you can only catch one Pokémon per route. Unless if you encounter a legendary or shiny Pokémon. Just like a Nuzlocke, if a Pokémon dies it must be placed in the box or released. Rare candy, potions and other items may be used in battle. However, no revives are allowed. If a Pokémon goes above the rival or gym leader's level that Pokémon cannot battle. Lastly, if you wipe out or if the Eevee dies the run ends and you have to start over. Without further ado, let the run begin.
In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times, you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Let your adventure begin!
And so, I had this strange dream about this old person teaching me about the world of Pokémon. Talking nonsense about who I was and my rival's name. Who is his grandson? Ouch, he forgot his name.
Iloxion, your very own Pokémon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokémon awaits. Let's go!
Wake up. Don't let this be the end.
So, I woke up from my trance playing on the NES. However, I wanted to check what was in the PC. Apparently it was nothing more than an upgrade which will allow me to evolve Porygon. Additionally, I found some strange candies.
Hey, wait! Don't go out!
Drats. It was this old man again. However, he seemed to be familiar. He started talking about the dangers of Pokémon and dragged me to his lab where his impatient grandson was.
Hey, I don't need to be greedy like you. I'm mature. Go ahead and choose.
More like immature. But that doesn't stop me from looking into the Pokeballs. All I found were 3 Eevees. I decided on one and named her Karen. This signifies the beginning of Karen's adventure. As I tried leaving the lab, my rival decided it would be fun to wreck the lab with a battle. So, I accepted. This was such an easy battle to summarize the last couple of tackles. Okay, let's look at the Eevee we got. She's timid, meaning her speed is raised by 10% but her attack is lowered by 10%. Has the ability Run Away, which allows me to escape wild encounters easily. And she was holding TM02, Dragon Claw. Sharp, huge claws hook and slash the foe quickly and with great power. So, the adventure begins. Collecting a potion on Route 1 and eventually making it to Viridian City. However, I wasn't expecting to become the professor's personal Uber Eats or DoorDash delivery girl. Drats. I had to go all the way back to the lab once again.
A few minutes later.
Okay. We're making progress. Giving the professor his package, I was thankfully repaid with a Pokédex and some Pokeballs. His grandson didn't have to do nothing while I did hard work. You know what? A map would have been nice, but I forgot to grab it from his granddaughter. Anyways, we were able to reach our first encounter and well, let's see how that goes. Let me summarize my finding with a short recap. Catexa the Corsola was captured in Route 1. She is lax, meaning her defense increases but her special defense reduces. She has the ability Hustle, which trades accuracy for power. Meaning she might not hit every attack but she has good damage dealing abilities. Additionally, on Route 22 I found a Zapdos named Zagax. They are rash, which their special attack increases but their special defense lowers. They have the ability Pressure, which raises the enemy's PP usage. I had a legendary Pokémon. Surely I was ready for something more. A bigger title. Yes, I was ready to take on the Elite Four and become the champion. That is until he showed up, telling me I had to get gym badges. Surely, I'm still stronger than him. Shouldn't that be enough? This proves I am stronger than him, than he'll ever be. However, if I wanted to prove that to him, I have to beat all 8 gym leaders. Maybe then he won't think of me as some weak little girl.